vibe going, man. For real. Good Friday, man. We all made it through it, huh? So far, been doing a good job. Let's see if we can continue. What's up, what's up, what's up? It's your boy Slugga, man, ATX finest. One of the finest. I ain't gonna never cap like that, man. But it sound good saying it though. You see the topic. I'm gonna go and do the saluting, man. Go and do the saluting to the real G's out here, for real, for real. The only reason I came live today, one of the reasons, is I want to salute the real man taking care of their family. I want to salute the real man that got up out of a situation and made it better for themselves and their family. Because I don't think we give enough homage. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't about me. It's about the community, right? And you part of the community. If you uplifting and if you on the right path, you done bumped your head, now you came back and you making it better. I salute y'all, man. Salute y'all with the real, man. It's hard out here trying to do the right thing. I know it's hard, man. Because you seem like you give a lot of people passes. And the passes are you could react to a lot of the bull crap that's surrounding you because a lot of people off they square. But you choose not to. You choose to take the lighter path. And I want them youngsters to know, man, we see y'all, man. We see y'all really trying to get it together and not be like these wanksters out here. And it's sad to say, some of the wanksters like your pops. You know what I'm saying? Not holding them accountable for their actions and the upbringing that they put up on you. But we can't blame the youngsters for all the bull crap if they ain't got a daddy to look up to or uncle to look up to. And that's why I'm really coming on here today, just to, everybody got their own strokes of survival. And when I say, what's up, phone check, appreciate you chiming in. Everybody got their own meanings of survival, man. And everybody was dealt a different deck of cards. But I definitely want to salute out to the real man out here, for real, for real. And if you think you're a real man and you know you're a clown, it ain't no respect towards you, man. Because it seems like we leaving a lot of these youngsters out here on the streets without guidance, and y'all might have more of an ear to a community than I might have, but you don't want to wake them up because you want them, you're living off of them. You know what I'm saying? You rather have somebody you can throw a key in, you know what I'm saying, key in their life, key in their back, wire them up to crash out. But, that's understood. That's why we got these channels, hoping that, the youngsters, they get in a boring moment, you know what I'm saying? Or they might be sitting around watching their homeboys, crash out and don't know how to talk to them. Man, it ain't part of a lot of people say it's a curse. It's part of a curse. I think it's a part of lack of knowledge. It's, the curse is the people around you. Like I said a couple of lives ago, do you even know them people around you? Are they really trying to, they doing things for your best interests? Or they just doing things for their interests alone? You got a lot of selfish parents out there. That's why I'm telling you now, salute to the real men out there, because it's weight on our shoulders. The whole world for the black man is saying this. We savages. My question is, if they thinking we savages, if they feel like in their heart we savages, who made us like that? You know what I'm saying? Because I know at the end of the day, we got good hearts. I know a lot of my people, man, brothers from another, we got good hearts, man. We'll give you the shirt off our back, but at the end of the day, we not no fools. Nobody fools. Some of us. Some of us don't even know where their guidance is going to come from because they was miseducated. And they keep pushing that agenda to keep everybody asleep. But I already know, and I see through muddy water. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if you're not doing, man, you don't even understand it, but if you're not doing something positive for yourself and your family, brother, then you ain't doing nothing really for yourself. Yourself as in a person, because at the end of the day, you're gonna get old, right? But if you misguiding these youth, not telling the repercussions behind their actions and how they stepping, it's gonna fall back on you later on. When you can't do nothing about it. When you need somebody younger than you to really, motivate you, help you out in life, push that wheelchair. But if you don't teach them, they ain't gonna be there for you neither. You see what I'm saying? They ain't gonna be there for you. They gonna have things to do. And that's understandable. When you're young, I'm gonna say after you get out of high school, after you feel like you now they got the youngsters where they get paid in high school for playing sports. So I'm telling you, time running out for you to tell your youngster and put some insight in his head and be like, hey man, I know I wasn't all the way there for you, man. And this is the situation, having that conversation with your youngster before they get into their own. And they hear a person like me say, man, hey man, your daddy was a clown. You didn't know that? You don't know how to change no tie? You don't know how to pick your pants up? You don't know how to conduct yourself in public? That's on your daddy's fault. You know what I'm saying? Because even other than RIP and all respect to the fallen soldiers, but if your daddy any part of your life, I ain't talking about just paying child support and stuff like that, but I'm saying really reaching out to try to, touch you, especially if you're, when I say touch, real G's don't even have to clarify that, but touch your heart and touch your spirit and touch that mind, then you can't blame nobody but yourself for the path you have chosen in your life. Everybody chooses their own path in life. But one thing I did want to say, man, Father's Day, and we'll say it around Father's Day, it's not just on the day they tell you to celebrate or show homage to your daddy, man. It's every day. And that's respect. If you can't show your daddy respect, you didn't get enough whoopings. Oh, I forgot they say that's against the law to whoop your child. Or however you want to say it. It's against the law. But look at the world now. When the whoopings stop, and there's some parents out there, salute them, who still be on they kids' butt, man. But it's not enough of us. Because I'm going to tell you this, at the end of the day, your child have reached the age of 18 and you ain't never popped his butt. You already failed. Because like I say, and like we all tried to do, man, growing up with our parents, I'm talking about generation, our parents that was born in the 50s, man, they stayed on our butt, man. Made us some good, we didn't like it at the beginning, but at the end of the day, you appreciate it as you get old. Because you really could have bumped your head a little bit more than what you have bumped your head in life. Whoopings ain't a bad thing. Now, what's the difference from a whooping and a beating? I don't know. I've been through it all. Extension cords, switch, all that, man. You feel me? Hangers, all that. I don't think my mama ever hit me with a broomstick or my daddy ever hit me with a broomstick. But sometimes you got to discipline your child because if they falling in the wrong path, I'm talking about fucking, excuse me, y'all. I'm trying to put a little dip to it. But I got to keep it respectful. For people be chiming in with me while they at work. You know what I'm saying? Forklift drivers, secretaries, whatever, man. Warehouse guys. I can't be doing all that profanity during business hours. I understand that, okay? My bad. But at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you this. If you have spared the rod with your child, you didn't ruin them. Conversating. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 minute. I'm going to hit y'all with this one. Y'all watch this. I got a video from one of my youngsters, and I just want to entertain y'all while I take care of a little business, and I apologize. Hold on. You ain't going to hear that.
ATX. All these niggas I serve, I've been really in the trap, I've been jigging and working. We don't fuck with no laws, we don't answer their questions. I was sleeping in the spot when the trappers invest. I ain't trying to spend nothing, all my money invested. Up at 5 in the morning, chase the bank, I've been resting. I'm just trying to double up and go on ice on my neck. I've been stepping in Giuseppe, kicking shit like I'm tech. They gave me 10 for a walkthrough, I still have to wet. But I'ma make it out the hood, yeah, this shit here blessed. I've been going through a lot, almost had to see the reverend. Had to get my mind right, a lot of shit was irrelevant. Let a nigga gon' chill, I'ma sip on this medicine. If you need a pack, then I'm mailing it. I'm chief in the runs, I'm inhaling it. Bitch, I'm plugged in, I package and mail the shit. 112 4 times, I'ma bust a brick. From my young in the sack, cause he with the shit. I've been jumped off the porch, I've been in this shit. I've been all in the game trying to win this shit. Run it up, spend it all on the business shit. Need my cash up front, I am not lending shit. We don't shop with no ops, ain't no friendly shit. Found the action plug, he on that leaning shit. When the package touch, I'm on some stinging shit. In the stew and my phone is just ringing shit. Let me answer that bitch, it's another leg. I'ma hit the stew, lay a track, bust a brick. Fuck them niggas cause they on that other shit. Only run that shit up with my brother's bit. When you down on your ass, niggas come up miss. Then they come back around when they see you win. Bitch, I am my own plug, stack it in the winter. I can't see no more drops, bitch, I been a winner. Stacking racks like my name was Serena Wood. Grinding hard with no sleep cause I need a meal. I can't sleep cause the moon trap nigga shit calling. I can't sleep cause the money been calling.
I'm a teacher just like you. I teach 6th grade science, and if you're anything like me, you've wasted your playtime trying to find a video for one of your lessons for your students. I would always go to YouTube and type in science videos for kids, math videos for kids, and I would spend hours and hours just trying to find a semi-decent video to use in my classroom. I've got a one-stop shop for you. It's called Generation Genius. It is standards aligned. You click what grade you are. It's K through 8th grade videos, math and science. You click your grade, you click your standard, and the videos come up. They're 10 to 15 minutes. They're perfect to either use at the beginning of a lesson or at the end to kind of wrap things up. They have lessons attached to them. They have Kahoots already made for you. The hard work is done. All you gotta do is click play and sit back and watch your students as they're engaged in these math and science videos. You can always use a free trial for Generation Genius. Just head to generationgenius.com right now.
For just a little bit more and get you unlimited minutes, data, and text, 6 hotspots, concert coupons, cable subscription, dental cleanings. We need all that?
Do we need all that?
Sorry about that, man.
You should use Consumer Cellular. They have everything you need, nothing you don't. I'll throw in this tiny little fan.
Sorry about that, guys. Had an important call, man. I was just trying to give y'all some entertainment, man. Let's get back on it, though. What's up, man? Everybody who joined since I've been gone, I was just shooting that video out, and that was just like intermission. At the end of the day, this is what I had to say from the get-go to elaborate a little bit on, the saluting of real G's. And a lot of people want to fit in that category as being real stand-up guys in our community. I'm not going to have an opinion how you raising your child, your young man, but I see a lot of youngsters out there ain't getting the right guidance. You know what I'm saying? Because you teach them about character first, and you teach them about standing on what, if you say something, stand on that, man. And don't be a follower. Try to be a leader. That's part of the situation, too, in our community. You have a lot of people, just trying to show that they materialistic without morals. And there's a lot of selling out. When I say selling out, going on in our community, that's really a detrimental issue in our community, because these guys ain't standing on it. If you got older people that ain't standing on what they say, how do you expect these youngsters to do that? You know what I'm saying? You example for them. You know what I'm saying? They fresh in society, still trying to learn about society. You know what I'm saying? What the wicked world is. Only thing they actually see is them commercials that are so confusing, but it's misleading, and it takes a parent, like a real man. I'm talking about the man today. And y'all women got your own channel. You know what I'm saying? But a strong black woman too is a good thing. Or a strong. I'm saying black. God dang it, because they've been through a lot of things too. But at the end of the day, A strong brother, we go through so much and we give so many passes because we could spaz out, but we choose not to. Why? Because at the end of the day, I learned sometimes you got to kill people with kindness. You know what I'm saying? Because they got a lot of rhetoric coming out their goddamn mouth. So how do you approach that? Man, you look at them fools for what they talking about and analyze it. And if they ain't talking about nothing, you move on, man. See, that's the beauty of society. You got choices. What you give your attention to is a choice that you make. Nobody can tell you, hey, man, I'm finna pull up on Slugga, man, and get some game. No, if you consider it game, we just having a dialogue. We just talking about it. A lot of brothers don't get that, man. Look, man, I'm going to tell you this. The times that we are in right now, I'm talking about the times right now. Man, I hope I didn't miss no important call, man. Hold on, y'all. The times we are in right now, we need guidance. I need guidance. You know what I'm saying? Even the G's need guidance. We continue to be hungry for knowledge, man. And once you get a channel and once you start viewing all these YouTube, it's a lot of knowledge out there, man. So that's why I really want to tell y'all G's right now, I'm going to salute you, but keep building up your knowledge about life because we don't have all the answers. Only thing I see, we need to reach out more to the youth because a lot of them don't even have no backbone to say, Dad, you're a wankster? Slugga was talking about wanksters the other day. Look like you. No, you can't approach your parents like that. Why? Because you still got to show them respect. Sometimes, I'm going to tell you the antidote to that. If you know your daddy ain't a stand-up guy, man, he got a lot of, like, it's okay not to be perfect, but if you have a lot of imperfections, oh, man, your child can check you. You know what I'm saying? A little baby can check you how to keep it real because at the end of the day, think like this. A baby come out, oh, shoot, yeah, there we go. I thought I lost it. A baby come out the womb not knowing. You the first person or your wife or the mother gonna be the first person to tell the baby what to start mixing his food with, right? Because the baby come out, this is what it is by itself. So you get a French fry, you tell your baby, hey, it'll taste better if you dip it in this ketchup. That's a new sense for that baby. So when you thinking that you got all the answers, even in life, somebody can show you how to do something to make it a little bit better. Now, it's up to you if you like it or not. I see a lot of people just sitting around. I ain't going to hate on, man, listen. I don't understand how you can sit up under a shade tree like back in the day when we had a lack of education. We didn't have all that information out there. But the YouTube and the you know, can't believe everything on Google, but it's a lot of information out there. So when I see a lot of older people like me staying minute, like they ain't thinking no more, they just going by what they was taught back in the day, and you haven't analyzed it. How is this working for our community? It ain't working, y'all. So we got to have this conversation and say, man, we got to give praise to the real men that's out there really trying to make a positive impact. And when you become a real man, this is my opinion only, you start doing real man stuff. You stop acting and moving like a child. What is childish? You know what I'm saying? Then you got to put yourself, okay, everything I'm doing, how am I presenting myself? Am I presenting myself like a small mind, like these youngsters? Or can I show these youngsters this how it is to be strong-minded, strong-willed, standing on something? That's your choice. How you do your grown-upness, let me say that, your grownish situation is how you live your life. Yeah, man. What's up, G? What's up, Sam Clapp? Appreciate you sliding through. Did a few years with you in Ferguson. Oh, yeah? That's what's up. That's what's up. What was your name on vacation? I know this YouTube, I know this Wi-Fi be goddamn slow or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Especially on my side because, you know, I really want to have a dialogue with people that come in here. So when you say you did some time with me, have I changed? 53. Okay, okay. Well, you on close custody, medium custody. I made it for a minute in trustee camp. I got rolled in 2 weeks, man. And that's one thing I had to learn too through my walk of life. People gonna be jealous of you if they see you getting past where they could never get. Yeah. Okay. That's what's up, man. Salute, man. Appreciate you, man. Tell the boys I'm out here, man. See, at the end of the day, I don't have Facebook, y'all. I think everybody come to my channel, hey, because I believe, man, I'm authentic. I feel like everybody that come to my channel is not everybody, because we had them trolls last night, man. And you know, to talk about them are less than a man, man. So they dogs, fool. Like I don't understand how people can use their energy as grown men. I understand kids doing it. They're trolling and stuff. It looks cute and all that, but that's your character. So if your kids ever find out how you acted on the internet, would they look at you different, daddy? I don't know. But yeah, man, we did it, man. You back out here? I see you back out here in society, man. Don't it look lovely? You know what I'm saying? So I had a saying, well, my neighbor told me this, and I was sitting back chilling. And when all this other stuff started kicking off, man. Okay, that's what's up, man. Like I said, man, appreciate you. Like and subscribe, man. And make sure y'all notifications stay turned on because, you know, real conversation, you know, YouTube gonna do what it do. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is in our culture because they rather hear a bunch of capping than reality talk. Like money is irrelevant to the fact. It's just there to pay some bills. You know what I'm saying? Make your life a little bit comfortable, but it ain't there to put it in nobody's face that you are blessed more than them at a certain time. You just, hey man, you show people how to make that money. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be authentic with it. Now, if you don't know how to make that money, stop acting like you do, and then find out sources and get people on your channel. You know what I'm saying? They can help people along. Man, matter of fact, I might come on a little bit depending on my partners be going to cigar shops and, you know, drinking that scotch and, you know, Hennessy. That ain't capping. That's relaxing for a black man. You know what I'm saying? That's just what they choose to do. But I want to get one of them dudes that know a little bit more about LLCs than I do. You know what I'm saying? And we can all learn a little something, man. It's all about growth, development. You know what I'm saying? Each one teach one. You can't teach. My thing is this. A lot of people want to have a platform. But why are you wasting your platform if you haven't showed nobody no characteristics of a stand-up guy? You can talk about it, but then the world is looking at your actions, how you perform in front of the masses. So tell me this. I ain't got to say it. Let me read this. Around the year, you had your arm in a cast. We spoke a few times. I'm from Fort Worth, but fell from Waxahachie. All right, that'll work. But I don't know, fool. You say, I'm trying to think, man. You say, I had my arm in a cast. I'm gonna say, yeah. Let me see. Me or you had my arm in a cast. Only time I had my arm in the cast is when I tried to pull a joke on my brother. Was man, that dude used to be trying to be rough with me, man, growing up, and it was summertime, and I don't know why I say I messed with him, and then I knew he would find me, and I put I got up on a mattress, man. That's living and learning right here. I got up on a mattress, and I know he gonna see my feet sticking out the bed, and he gonna try to jump on me, right? And then I was thinking like a cartoon. He jump on my mattress, I can lift up, time it just right, and I shoot him to the wall. Man, say, doing you, G. Been home since 2003, never went back. Yeah, that's a good thing, man. But I don't know about that cast stuff. I don't think I never had my arm in no cast while I was on lockdown, man. I had my arm on the cast in the cast and the free. But shit, I can't recall. I know I ain't never been. I don't know, fool. I had a man. I could tell you them stories too. I had my anyway. So let's talk about my brother jumped on the mat, and I thought, you know, being young and dumb, I thought like them cartoons, you laying on a mattress, you bounce. So I was thinking if I timed it right, and I knew he was coming. Only thing I heard when he was coming was, yeah, I don't know if the excitement hit me, but I thought I lifted that mattress up. Boy, that boy landed on me, ain't wasn't nothing I thought was gonna happen. Man, and he laughing, rolling on top of the mat. You thought you was gonna get me. You thought you was gonna get me. I say, man, I'm getting upset because the whole mattress is on me right now. And then he say, huh? And he rolled around for a couple of seconds, and then he lifted up the mattress. God dang wrist was broke, fool. I never did that again. That's the only time I had my arm in the cast when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. Wrapped it up. Yeah. Yeah, that's just what it was. Man, there was a lot going on in that. I call it vacation. Never want to think about that bull crap, man, because we was all different people, man. All different people. That's why I salute the real G's out here, man. Because, you know, from the belly of the beast, and you've been out since 2003. I've been out since 2001, the beginning of 2001. What in the world is up with these waisters trying to entice these youngsters like they was about that life back then? I don't know nobody that's going to talk highly of a situation we came from to these youngsters when they got out, because everybody know you was locked up. Everybody know you was locked up. It's when you put that extra on it. And I was a shot caller and all that. I just, look, people didn't even know I was alive still. That's how I got up off the scene. 22 years and I popped back up for a good reason. Because I seen these wanksters perpetrating like they gangsters, and they can't hit a fly off the net. You feel me? But they got that wolf game. They got it from when they was in the belly of the beast and they was sitting there like a little old mouse. Now everybody want a wolf because they feel like it's okay. Why y'all feel like them people think they can come out talk that talk like nobody was locked up with them and nobody knows them? Why you think? I'm going to give y'all a minute, man, because I know. What's up, Nanny Pooh? Yeah. Yeah, all right. Yeah, man. Hey, so a lot of people don't know that, man. Just like what Sam say, man, this is a true fact. A lot of people, they was incarcerated. A lot of people say, man, won't you call them out, Slugga? Won't you call them out now? Because they were just specimens. Some of them I remember. Some of them, when you doing what you doing in there, you really don't remember all the bad stuff you do. Like if you extorting and all that, but I was on lockdown for extortion. They came and got me and locked. I know all the people that was on lockdown. We was in PhD for 6 months, man. And let me tell you about that, man. Then I, saluting the real man out here, man, on a Friday. I'm gonna call it a Freaky Friday, the real Freaky Friday, because at the end of the day, a person like me, you wouldn't want to know back in the day, but I was a cool cat. So how can I say them two words in the same sentence? I didn't play. If you was around me, you got to be silent. It wasn't no flaws. Because I hear a lot of things going on in California, and sad to say, that's real talk. What them Spanish folks talking about, a lot of people are institutionalized. You know what I'm saying? They are institutionalized. They come out and you already know. If you're affiliated in the free world and you from another ethnicity, when you get in there, you got to go a little bit harder. Because now you got to prove yourself to whatever ethnic group that's really about that gang life, that this is how you rock it. If the white dudes was in it don't even matter, any black gang, people going to test them if they don't have certification from a real dude that already made his bones locked up. You get that? So when that vato was like, man, I'm institutionalized, and Spanish folks mess with Spanish folks, and blacks mess with blacks. So when it came down to a riot, blacks on this side, Spanish on this side, whites over here, and then you had the thing. Even though we had gangs in there, Crips, Bloods, Disciples, Vice Lords, Black Guerrilla Family, we had all that, and then some other ones. But on the Spanish side, it was different. Yeah, it was different. You had, look, let me tell you this. It's a gang in there that popped up when I was in there. And at first, they were just them fly cat Spanish folks out the city. Now they didn't want to get with Mexican Mafia. Now they didn't want to get with TS and all the other Spanish gangs that, got history, you know what I'm saying, in the penitentiary, TDC or anywhere else. What they did, because they didn't like the concept, I'm giving y'all some game, but I ain't gonna give it to y'all. They formed their own gang called the Tongo. Nobody's talk about the Tongo, but if you go to H-Town, if you go to Dallas, if you go to San Antonio, and you hear that Tongo blast, that's a penitentiary gang. And it just came out to the free world. Understand that. So them was the cool Spanish folk. Well, I ain't saying Mexican Mafia and TS wasn't cool, right? But it's all about respect. If you a wankster like these wanksters that came out here talking that hoorah, you wasn't going to make it in the penitentiary. You was not going to make it. That's how we can justify who's a stand-up guy and who wasn't. Because you dealt with shot callers from every organization. Even the White Knights, Aryan Brotherhood, you dealt with them. You know who's on the front line. So all these people come out here and they say they was this and that, but you ain't on the goddamn roll call. Man, you better start faking to your family, because your understanding and how you moving, that's why I give a shout out to the real G's today. Because you don't come out talking about I'm big and bad, or what you will do like a youngster. That's the difference. A lot of these youngsters talk about what they would do. A G would just do it. Because, if it's up, it's up. Why keep talking about it? That's the era that I came from. So when I said that about the Vatos, man, the SAs, like we used to call them, you got some solid individuals. And that's me. That's me, right? That is me. I don't care how nobody else do their life. That's the choices they make in their life. But at the end of the day, every man deserves respect till they show me they don't deserve none. And then once you lose respect for me, man, you better stay away from me, man. Because that past, me letting you make it at one time, if it could be a one time, you better ask the Heavenly Father, thank you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying I salute the real G's on these streets out here. And and when you was on vacation, it's understood. Everybody was standing for something. Now, I don't know about this new penitentiary, safe prison and all that. I don't know about that, man. I can't talk about that. And that's from the time of 2000. I don't know. My partners was telling me, man, when you left Slugga, man, they changed everything. It was snitching that was okay. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't back in the day, though. I'm talking about the 90s. You know what I'm saying? And I can't talk about them turnkey guys in the 80s. I'm just talking about the era that I was locked up. Let me catch up with you. Sad, cuz I wasn't making no noise. But I fuck with all the real G's too. You was tall and skinny, yep. And through your gangster shit. Hey, real nigga. Appreciate it, man. Hey, what's understood don't need to be said. Yeah, man, I gained a little weight. It was crazy because I came out, I was about 225 solid. You know what I'm saying? And I did good for a couple of years, and then I started eating this free world food and got comfortable a little bit because I wasn't in that environment. I got myself out the environment probably about 2 years after I got out, and I was just looking at everything. And I knew at that time, for me, shoot, I'm going to tell you how he blessed me. I'm going to tell you how Yahweh blessed me. He put responsibility in front of me. If he didn't put responsibility in front of me, I wouldn't know how to leave all that alone. Stop doing all that, man. He put responsibility in front of me, man. I stood up to the plate, man. And I'm still standing up to this plate, man. Okay. That's good, man. I appreciate you. I know you happy to be out. You know what I'm saying? But the saddest thing, when we get out, the world changed so much. And I would ask the question, why do you feel these wanksters think it's okay to get on the tube or walk around society acting and doing what they doing? And then a lot of people say, ain't nobody did nothing about it. Look, I'm going to tell you the difference from back then to now. Life in the streets and now. Okay, so we got this thing. I'm going to break it down, y'all. Y'all probably haven't never heard it like this. Y'all probably have. We got this thing in the penitentiary called protective custody. Okay? It's called PC. Every unit got it. It was a lot of guys who caught out. When we say caught out, it was more to the point they couldn't handle the violence on the block. It was too much fighting, too much killing. It was guys taking stuff from grown men. They call booty bandits or whatever the fact. So you got to stand on all 10 toes, man, represent every day. You can't get a day off in that, right? So if you are a person who been through that and you understand what PC is, it was for protective custody. You'll hear a lot of rappers say, oh, man, you weren't in general population. You was up under protective custody. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing out here, y'all. That's how the world made it. That's why everybody feel they can come out the woodwork even though they wasn't about that life. And lie to these youngsters like they're about the life because they protected, y'all. Memo. Y'all get that memo? They protected. And a real G, a real man will understand how society has changed. It's not the same codes from back in the day because you have to stand on principle. That's why these youngsters and these older wanksters then came out. Now, the youngsters came out because they don't know no better. And they've been doing it so long, they way because they didn't have no father figure. So just like we was growing up, a lot of us didn't have daddies. I just been fortunate. I had one. I just didn't listen. You know what I'm saying? Hard head, make a soft behind. You know the concept of what they say when they say what they say. But a lot of people now in society, it's too much this. Too many cameras, right? So it's okay because everybody know they protected. Or it might be seen somewhere. And then, you know, some people don't even care about these cameras. So I call them crash dummies. Because at the end of the day, you want to visualize what a cell is. Youngsters, if y'all fiending, if your daddy haven't told you the whole story, picture this. Picture this. How many years you want to do? How much of a fool you want to be in society? Picture this. How about let's say a lot of this stuff is bigger than the cell. I don't know. What is that? I'm a calculate it right now in my mind. I want to say a 4x7. Let me think about it. 1, 2, 3, about 4x7, man. Picture that, living all them years that you do your time locked up. 4x7 with a toilet bowl and a sink in it, with 2 bunk beds, so you only got a walkway. But y'all want to be thugs, huh? Nobody telling you how you gonna have to live. It ain't no AC or no heater. So we had to bust out the windows when it got too goddamn hot. And don't get caught doing it, right? You don't have no control of your life when you in there. That's why they say the belly of the beast. Now, like I said, I don't know how the government is trying to make it seem like now with these cell phones and all that inside the joint, trying to make it seem like it's just another step that you got to take in your life and you can really go through that. Bruh, a lot of y'all ain't built for that. So why keep acting out of character and putting everything on the tube like You're about that life. If you're about that life, show your mama, your daddy, that you can make it in society. You know, that was a thing back in the day. A lot of people couldn't make it in society because it was so twisted. And a lot of mental challenges, like being responsible. So what they do is call a turnaround. They call it a turnaround. You out a week and now you back in your situation. Now you, like in Austin, we got the county jail. And then once you might be facing a little bit more time, you go to DV, Del Valley. It's still out there. It's still out there. I don't even know if they still got the first offender type stuff. They give you a chance. You got an 11-month boot camp. I was in there. When banging was really down here in Austin, I was in there. And then I was set aside, like I made a decision then. I set aside because we was really on that color stuff. You know what I'm saying? We was really, like these youngsters right now talking about gang, we never would have done that back in the day. Even the homeboys before banging hit Austin in the mid-'80s, we would never have done it like that back in the day. We had so much, and I think about it now, I think we just hated ourselves, y'all. And we want to be, it ain't so much like our side of the town is what it was. And they side of the town what it was. And it's standing on principle. Don't come over here and disrespect wearing a different color, right? Than what we say we representing. Because that always bring, like, you just violated me, man. You really think I'm a mark. Nowadays, the youth wear colors everywhere. So I'm trying to ask y'all, why are y'all still hanging on that? I mean, y'all didn't even know the whole concept. You know what I'm saying? Why are you dying for something that you don't even have the true knowledge of? I don't understand this no more. How you say you're a gangbang and there's cameras everywhere? So I think a lot of these cats acting. Hollywood made it okay, and the feds love y'all because y'all don't know when to chill out. You're showing too much. So all the daddies in somebody's life, young man's life or female's life, you teaching them to try to break the cycle, not continue the cycle. And you'll be a fool to think your words are in vain. Now, I would say, if you're a wankster, your words will be in vain. You did that to yourself. You did that to yourself. Not whooping your child, disciplining your child. And then a lot of people say, man, I was locked up when my kid was growing up. That means you shouldn't have no time to come out with the foolery. You lost time in your young state of mind. And you should have matured to a real G, like a real G. Not what the streets tell you you're a real G, because you can still do the same silly stuff and make the same silly decisions you made when you was younger. But a real G who analyzed his situation and what he have to lose. When you a child, you just wilding out, right? Because you don't know no better. You don't know no better. You're a child. Let me see what's going on. Yeah, man. Already. Appreciate. And that's what I'm noticing. Let me get this going. Oh, I better charge that up. Give me 1 sec. That's what I'm noticing in society. You might have a name while you was on lock, and a lot of people don't know how to let that image go and show that you have changed to be a responsible adult in society. There's nothing wrong with that, y'all. Because now the government see some stand-up guys and they can't pull the wool over, people's eyes. But if we keep getting incarcerated, they're going to keep doing what they're doing because they losing all the alpha male. How can you make a man, your son, an alpha male, and you haven't taught him being an alpha male? How to stand on principle. Be a leader, not a follower. If you incarcerated, and then the concept back in the day was, I was hustling for my family. Let me tell you about that. When you hustle, and I ain't promoting this, but if you hustle, do it by your lonely, man, because the only person that can snitch on you is yourself. If you get too goddamn comfortable out on them streets, and like I'm telling y'all, it's cameras everywhere. They got so much. It's like you trying to stop somebody from hustling. Woo woo. Nah, I'm trying to get y'all to understand what his real G is. Understand when you do what you do, you know it's consequences. Because the only thing I see y'all respecting, y'all don't respect y'all own people. Y'all respect them laws though. Because if y'all really about it and about that life nowadays, y'all number one enemy, you know, the Christmas lights. But the first time I see somebody, and it be, man, they get rid of them people fast. You remember Dallas? Not promoting nothing, but you have some brothers that get tired of being tired. But it seems like right now, everybody in the community, in case I'm the only one, you know, I know I'm not. Understand the plot and, you know, the part of divide and conquer to the fullest. What I want to say is this. How, if your parents been gone all these years, you don't have questions. Not to talk about who they used to be, but what they going to do right now. That's why I'm saluting, because I see a lot of people who been locked up and doing hell of fire for their family, man. It's possible, man. You just got to stay out the way, but in the way. I know y'all heard me say that. This is what a real man look like. Everybody that I encounter, man, like, man, it's crazy because I wish they could put me on a major platform and have a conversation with these wanksters. And y'all watch their character unfold to be quote unquote hoish before mine. Because it comes down when two men have a disagreement. You can agree to disagree. But the whole in a man, the beta man, always feel like he has something to prove. So he gonna overstep his boundaries with a real man. And being a real man, that's when things happen. The beta is so emotional. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody lied to him and said he was a man. And he wasn't a man. But when real men come around, watch how them betas act. They get real quiet. You might see them somewhere else hoorahing, but when they get around somebody they know don't play that, they get real quiet. Memo. Oh, you get into a situation and it's finna be some drama. They look and see what the next man gonna do because they never been front line. That's why I choose where I go and how I move. That's what I'm saying. You can still make an impact in society by staying in the way, but out the way. People, real alpha men are what? Felt. When they presence come into the room, people change the whole attitude. It changes. Now, if you're a person that ain't got the snap and you don't feel the energy come in the room, you'll be a damn fool to try. Because every alpha male is like this. And I know y'all can be solid with me and 100 with me. But man, we ain't got to say too much, man. We ain't got to say too much. What's understood don't need to be said. So I tell myself today, I say, man, it's a Friday to salute the real G's, man, to really run, working their family, man. How it's supposed to be worked. Now, we all going to go through, shortcomings and things of that nature. It's a lesson learned. Only thing I was trying to say from the get-go, I don't think a lot of G's, and I'm talking about real men, but the concept I'm using, G's, is gentlemen, right? Not the gangsters, right? But the gentlemen. They carry on every day just watching all this bull crap and don't want to have nothing to say on this tubing because they don't feel like y'all are ready for this. And a lot of them just say, hey, man, I made it through that. The world going to be what it is. They going to do what they want to do. But then when they see the world coming down on them and knocking at their front door because they got kids, and knowing that you could have probably prevented this drama that kicked off toward your family by speaking out. Then they start waking up and say, man, I should have been said something. Okay, like I said before, you got the structure around you. Cool. You got them structured to do the right thing. You got them structured to pay attention to. If you on SAG, you ain't got to show your ass. That's when you're doing your job. That's when you're doing your job as an alpha man. If you really calling the shots in your family and you really making things happen for the better of our community and you trying to embrace our community for where it is and see what you can add to it to make it better, then you would be speaking out more. Because I got this concept too. If you're not speaking out more, you're part of the problem. We can't be selfish. I know. They made a lot of us scared. They was killing our leaders or people that had, something to say about everything, right? But goddamn, y'all, if we don't stand up, we let a lot of people, I don't want to say no names, but y'all know who these tubers are, say a lot for us. And it be so irrelevant what they saying. Let's talk about it. Let me give, like, you got the WAG 100s, you got Academic, you got Tommy Samar, you got a lot of them, man. They ain't keeping it 100 with themselves. So why do we entertain people like that? Because they saying some things like you never heard before. And then at the end of the day, I'm going to say it like this. I don't agree with a lot of things that I hear. And I'm just giving it some time. Because I'm going to tell y'all something about my homeboy's partner. And I know everybody want to know. Slugga, man, and I don't want to be hypocrite. And nobody cares. I know he don't care. But like I told him in his face, say, man, I know you're a good person. I'm talking about Charleston White. But like he explained in so many videos, y'all, he's really not like that, but he see blacks don't have each other's back. And they so emotional, that's why he do what he do. I don't think the way he doing it, but ain't nobody fucking perfect. Ain't nobody got no blueprint on how to pass on the message and make people wake up for real, for real. So everybody freestyling. I'm freestyling. But if you know a person's heart, it don't matter. I'm going to tell you something. While y'all trying to critique him, I know, he can be rough. But why would you pay attention to a man like that and the system is rougher than him? Give you something to think about. They actually feel like this. And then when he say, man, F the Crips, man, come on, man. I know we had a lot of homeboys that passed away from that. But as you get older, you open your eyes and say, when you was locked up, how many people did write you? How many people actually did go see about your mama? Because you was riding down on people for the set. Or you getting in some kind of quote unquote, let me say it, if I'm going to say something about that, I'm going to say something about the churches. All this killing going on in our neighborhood. All this poverty that's going on. And the first thing you tell us is to go vote for a political party? If we're going to call a spade, we got to call everybody out. We got to call everybody out, not just little Charleston. We call these wanksters out every goddamn day, but nobody hears. They still pay attention to these wanksters. Now with Charleston, the only thing you got to do really is listen to the message. Now, I'm not promoting this channel, but sometimes you got to listen to the message, not look at the messenger. That's where the conflict in our community come from. We critique ourselves as black people more than the white folks critique us. We got so much hatred if somebody is saying something about our community, which we all know is right. They say, it's how he said. Man, get your feelings out your ass, boy. Because at the end of the day, Them folks feel the same way. And I don't see nobody riding down on them. Not promoting nothing. Let me drop this goddamn thing when I say this, because it's an educational message. Now, we got to call things out, man, for what it is, y'all. And I think a lot of people don't want no problems. They don't even want to be in the way. But remember what I said. If you didn't get the memo, let me pop this up so everybody can read it. Because one thing I found out about our community is they critique us, they critique their people more than they really know what the situation is. Because, like I said back in the day, when everything was everything, right? When everything was everything, I said this back in the day. Yeah, we've been voting for over 150 years. I don't know where they getting this concept and miseducation about slavery 400 years ago. Man, if they miseducated us so much, man, think about it, y'all. Think about it. When was, probably, shit, no? Well, then I'm thinking about the numbers too. It's probably close to 400 now. But they've been saying, we was slave 400 years ago, or you know what I'm saying, for 400 years, or however they want. It's a bunch of bull crap. Because if you ask yourself, a slave is a mental thing, plus shackles. That's a visible thing. It's still a lot of slaves out here, and I think a lot of things. Look, man, I don't know, but for me personally, I can never turn the other cheek. Man, you touch me, man, we're going to see what's happening. You understand what I'm saying? Turn the other cheek. That made passive people. Come on, man. Who wrote that, man? Ain't nobody in real life going to turn the other cheek. Even Yahweh got mad. You feel me? Even Jesus got mad in the temple, flipping over tables. And you want to tell our race to turn the other cheek. That's like accepting these wanksters with the bull crap of trying to push the government's agenda. The government's agenda. And you know what I found out about our race, and everybody should know? We're easy manipulated and bought, man. We let our own people get crucified in front of us and take the media side versus your spirit side. Don't you know some of our people never did it, but we so first in line to come up with marches and you know, picket signs? Even our women, think about it. That feminine movement, who you think came up with that? Women wearing jeans, who you think came up with that? And then they hide their hand. And we just keep on pushing the war amongst ourselves. Because our culture is structured. I think we lost our structure. Slavery, slavery, slavery. Let's read it together. It's just an update. Slavery went from the chains around your neck, your wrist, and around your brain to the around your brain. I'm sorry about that. Let me read it right. Slavery. Let me get this right. It keep cutting off. Slavery went from the chains around your wrist to the around your brain. Went from slaves patrols on horses to the police in cars. Game just updated. Nothing stays the same. And that's what I say. Nothing stays the same but the church. So you know they behind time. Let's talk about it. Nobody believing no goddamn bunny can drop a goddamn egg. So why they keep pushing that message? People already know we shouldn't cut down a tree, and we are cursed by the lack of knowledge, man. And then we telling these youngsters to do better. salute all G's who stopped telling their kids it's a Christmas with a big old fat boy coming down the chimney. What if you stay in the projects, it ain't no chimney, but my parents still made it where I believe the bull crap. We need to stop, oh, I'm going to let my child enjoy his childhood of lies. And then you want your child to believe in what you say now. The first person that lied to their own child is the parents. If they wasn't in the foster home, and then the foster home just kept it going. We always played into their agenda to keep us asleep. So I'm saluting to the real Jesus breaking that curse. And then a lot of people say, hey man, a lot of brothers don't go to church. Come on, man, we got the memo. It's a lot of people ain't going to church. I seen this video this dude was talking about, and see, they do this to see if it's still working. I seen that. I seen the things and the quotes they putting on TikTok from, quote unquote, this is my opinion, TG Jakes. Come on, bro. It's how you walking and how you talking. I ain't caring about nothing you talking about after the Bible if your structure is promoting bull crap. Just so you can be in a movie, you lose your code of manhood and just stand on something. And I don't understand. That be the most people who's getting them big platforms. Society love to keep us in the blind. We easy targets, man. We'll keep buying their stuff even though they said this and said that. And I'm still trying to figure out some stuff, man. Help me figure this out. God dang it, if I give somebody an opportunity, man, to say, man, that was a nice song. Hint, hint, Kendrick Lamar. Hint, hint, Kendrick Lamar. And then I see you pushing the agenda for clothing line. The oppressor's clothing line. It made me wonder. What the is going on? Are we all lost? Or are we all selfish? That's why I'm saying this too. I said the other day, y'all need to go get y'all goddamn job. Don't believe in this bull crap. You can get money from it. Yeah, it's a little bit. But you shouldn't get on here to get no bread. You should get on here to put some in these youngsters and old folks' head. Make them think. And if it's taking up too much of your time and you feel like you got to cross that line and start lying on a dime, you need to do a reality check and get off here for a week and find out what your mission was when you got on here. This is just to pass a message. Spike Lee tried. He got too goddamn old. Y'all remember school days. I want to ask y'all something. If y'all thinking I'm bull crapping, a lot of people in Hollywood has been reaching out for us to wake the heck up because they are in quote unquote the elite settings. You know what I'm saying? They are part of that. And they always try to use a Hollywood celebrity to push their agenda. And then it's crazy because a lot of people actually feel like they're some goddamn gods. And they listen. Oh, they say we need to do that. Did you hear whoop 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 say, yeah, he did a post. Man, you don't know that boy that already sold out, man. So what is it to pass a message, get a check, knowing that his, ain't the thing he's supposed to do, and sell out his race more? It's nothing to these suckers, man. It's nothing to them. They have no consciousness. Long as they family, and I'm saying that's always been the case, though. I'm talking about with the Sambos, they get more privileges for selling out their race. We got Sambos now. Y'all thought it was gone? We got crackerjack individuals now. No Santa gonna get robbed in the hood, yeah. Them kids gonna be sliding down on the street on Santa sled. And them Negroes gonna be riding the reindeers like horses through the hood. Man, look. So the positive energy would be when I'm talking to y'all, I know y'all be like, God dang, here goes Slugga on this trip again. Nah, man, we getting too old for the same bull crap, man. The same games and shenanigans. How do you think, and what's the difference, y'all? I really want to hear this. And then people who's gonna check it on a replay because they working for a living, or situations of life then got them out the way while I go live. But I want to know what's the difference from a Republican and a Democrat, Libertarian, whatever. What's the difference in that? See, this is what real men got to go through, and real people in society got to go through. The conversation of having an open dialogue and listening to what the people in the chat might have to say about what I'm saying. But this is the part of being a real man. You're going to have to hold it down in your family and try to shelter them from the bull crap agenda that's been pushing in our community forever. I said this last night. While people be looking at the sky, let's talk about it. Skies be dark or skies be too hot. You don't even want to see, like when the sun is beaming, people come in the house. When it looks like it's rain, you can't see what's beyond the clouds. So they hiding a lot of stuff from us. I'm going to say that. But at the end of the day, a lot of people want to think it's a savior that's going to come down here, y'all, and save us from our tribulations, and we don't even go to church on the right day. Tell me how that works. Even Chick-fil-A know to close they goddamn doors on a Sunday because they push that propaganda, but everybody say Chick-fil-A is off the chain. Everything's open on a Saturday. No, we ain't supposed to be buying or doing no work on a Saturday, y'all. That's what I'm saying. If we continue falling down this rabbit hole and nobody talking about it, well, I ain't gonna say nobody talking about it because a lot of people's talking about it. But our culture is so much on feelings. Like, I don't like how he delivered that message. But these other people over here say, nigga, with an ER on it. Y'all love their message. Like Biden say, you ain't black if you don't vote for me. Who says that, man? Oh, arrogant people who know people really ain't paying attention to how he saying things, but y'all want to pay attention to how Charleston say things. We so quick to beat up on our own people when other people can disrespect us every day and y'all support them. That didn't shake y'all feathers because you see who won. Matter of fact, like I said, what's the difference when the Democrat and the Republican? Nothing. It's the same quarter. It's either heads or tails. I hate to say this, man, but if you still do your voting and feel like, that's a thing you got to do, you got to ask yourself about what's your message. Do you keep society falling in the hole, or you tell them, hey, man, you're going to do what you do? And then what they try to make you do if you don't vote? Make you feel bad. Just like the pastor, if you don't put no money in the tithes. What's the difference? I think our race is so sad in the simple fact, it's always somebody playing on your consciousness. So how's the real message going to get out here? And I'll tell you one thing, two things for sure. If you can look at a man that is so disrespectful, what did that say about you? You have no morals, or you just being entertained? Because at the end of the day, I do see them down there trying to make things happen. But what y'all see is a character on YouTube. Y'all really don't, I'm glad, like he said, man, he'd rather his people hate him than love him. Because you see what they do to the people they love, they say they love, they fans and followers. The first time them people come up with some accusations, we so quick to pull sides, and then they have the whole, look, everybody in Hollywood already got dirt on them. So what it is, when them Hollywood celebrities come awakening or have an awakening, they start pulling that case. That's why nobody want to go against the government in Hollywood. They start pulling out the files because they've been to them wild parties. They have sold some of the secrets of the hood to them people, and they just don't want to be exposed. And the first time they get exposed, what we do? As a community, I don't see them white folks or Spanish folks doing that because they're not into shenanigans, man. We're so much on trying to be seen. I heard a man tell me this. Nah, I ain't gonna say it. We got to get it together, man, because I hear a lot of bull crap that I feel like ain't real, man. If you can sell out your own mama for a company, man, you ain't real, partner. Money is the root of all evil, man. But I'm asking myself, if we know this is in the Bible or in the Quran, why do they ask for offerings of a church and keep doing building funds, y'all? Why haven't they really smashed down on these communities? We don't need no charity in our community. We need an awakening. People need to take off these goddamn suits trying to be clean and fly like you really got something going on. I think the people who's really doing all that, they sold out the race, man. Because I'm an average black man, quote unquote, stand corrected, indigenous to this land. And if everybody said, or Negro, how you want to say it? Y'all ask, and I keep saying this because I'm trying to get y'all to pay attention. Yeah, Ms. Hartfield. And you know what? It's so sad, man, because I feel I see everything. And a lot of things. I'm not perfect, right? But I know a lot of blacks voted for Obama, thinking he was the first person of a color that looked like us. I'm going to tell y'all something and see this how it is, man. I want y'all to get this because it came across me right now. So they know we go for color. That's how they get people in their positions, right? So everybody made Obama president. They see how that worked. So then here come Trump, his whole cabinet, damn near Klansmen, right? That was a mockery for us pulling that voting thing because, you know, you don't know what might have happened in the United States knowing that if Obama didn't win. He got to win 2 times, though. Do you know that kept us asleep for 8 years? Because we was pushing. And I ask you, instead of that chucking and jiving that a lot of blacks are used to seeing, what did he do for us? People got Obama picture in their house like it's, you know, that Jesus Christ picture. Then now a lot of people start taking it down because it ain't the color that it say in Revelations 1 and 11. Jesus wasn't no pretty boy. Man, it's so much, man. I only can tell you so much because they already trying to do what? Shadow ban me. But I got to get my message out. Everybody voted for Obama because he was a brother. And he seemed like he was cool. But they seen that even if, when you put a man of this stature, whatever, in the office, you really can't do nothing. Do you know where the power come from? Salute to all G's out there on my page, man, and sliding through, man. Salute y'all, man. The power come from the people who has the power. So even though they put the color brother in there, he still ain't the one calling the shots. Every president, don't it seem like they script is already written? Okay, they put Obama in there. Okay, they put us down, we gave him 2 terms. What'd he do? For his own community from Chicago, what'd he do? Okay. Y'all cool with that? Let me tell you how they really laughing in your goddamn face while y'all prepare for another election, right? They put Kamala Harris in it with Biden. Oh, ooh, y'all still believe in the system? I'm talking about a DA that was locking up more brothers, catching more brothers off the plantation than Biden. Second in command, y'all. Oh, y'all still voting? Man, fuck this shit. I'm telling you what time it is. It's time to wake the hell up. What can you believe in? Believe in yourself. To every day find the truth in this bull crap that's out here. Stop believing the lies that our generation has been passing through the years. That's why I'm saying I know the struggle of a brother. The world is on our shoulders, man. Even though they came up with the feminist movement, they came up with the LGBT movement, they came up with, oh my God, what haven't they came up with? And we still here. A lot of us has awakening. That's why they came with that ooh-wee. And that's why they had to get us up off lockdown, because what? They had no entertainment. And when you entertain somebody, it distracts them from what they're doing behind the scenes, man. Oh, everybody ready for football. Football, I can't wait. How about wait? You can't wait for your freedom. Y'all think we free, y'all? It is what it is. I only can tell y'all what I know. And I tell you a lot of things, but it'll scare the mess out of y'all. It'll scare the mess out of y'all. Was early in the line. Yeah. We voted. We came out. We showed out for Obama. Then they said, look, I'm going to tell you how they laugh in y'all face. And then they said Joe Biden had a bigger turnout than Obama. This is what I'm going to say. Once again, because the content can get real. It's a learning. This is for learning, y'all, allegedly, right? But let me pop this on, because a lot of people would love for my channel to go down. I got to put this in the middle so it ain't misconstrued. This is Friday. And if you're here or you're not here, the world gonna continue. So what I'm saying, try to be here for your family while you are here, right? Don't follow the people jumping off the goddamn cliff. If you don't know how to lead, socialize with people who really are good leaders. But don't give them the title without doing your investigation, because then that make you a follower without a cause. I just want to slide on here briefly. I'll probably be on a little bit later. Man, y'all chime in. You know, the Prince said he wanted to get on if I come on after 5. So it's a lot of people still at work, man. I just happen to be off today. And I had the things I had to do earlier in the day. So I'm just saying, man, we got to do better, man. Hey, and I'm, shout out to Papa Duck, man. Shout out to Papa Duck. I know how to shoot out real people trying to talk about something every day. Trying to get you out your situation of a strain in your life, man. And then, I've been on his videos lately. Man, he always, he came from the same background I did, and I really don't know his whole struggle, but I'm watching his character now. That I am Shaniqua. I think that's her name. Sorry if I misdid it, but she really talking highly about brothers. It's a lot of people, man. But I'm going to shoot out a couple here and there. Because if I ain't online, you need to really be trying to entertain yourself with some like-minded people of maturity. Because you can pay attention to goofballs all day, man. They all out there. They all out there. And people might think I'm a goofball, but I'm saying, I'm going to tell you what. A lot of people say this. I don't feel like something, what the world is? The world is full of these people. Show me what you're doing. And then I'll be loyal to you, right? No, man. No. You can be able to tell yourself somebody that's loyal by how he moving and grooving. What he talking about when he say what he say. And then here and there, you'll see bits and pieces exactly what he doing, but no real man gonna show you what he doing every day. That's not for you to know. This is not no entertainment. This is an educational purposes only. Just know if I'm still in the house, I must be doing something right, and I ain't getting no money from tubing. It's called working. Working for what you want in life. No handouts. But hey, eventually, everybody falls on rough times. But stand up if you running on rough times. Hey, people will see that, man, and then they'll push your effort in taking time on the tube and all that. But this ain't really no job, man. This ain't really no job. But I'm going to tell you how the governments try to make us so goddamn lazy. They feel like if we give content on here, we should get paid for it. Okay, I get paid for it. Appreciate it. But it seemed like, and I found out a lot of things about this YouTubing. I found out a lot of things about this YouTubing. It's all entertainment, y'all. But if you come across a dude like me, I ain't got no entertainment other than facts, man. And I ain't gonna get along with everybody on this channel. Because it is what it is. Are you fake or you real? It's that simple. And a lot of people like being between things, right? They like being between the heres and nows and yesterdays and todays and what I was last year or what I assumed I'm going to be in a couple of months and all that and lose theyself, man. We human. But I hope some of them people make it because it's a wicked world. I tell people all the time, man, I keep saying this, man, I'm saying it for a reason. If you're around a lot of broke people, let's say we're in a third world country, damn near is. If you're around a lot of people in poverty, why would you cap? Oh, you thought them cameras was going to save you? Have you seen the recent incidents? Quando Rondo. Come on, y'all. Let's think about it. Think about it. Don't get carried away with the shenanigans and become a person on a t-shirt. And I'm going to tell you this, real talk, man. I done met a lot of celebrities in my life. I never thought about doing this tubing. This means I had a awakening. Like I can hear these rappers, but the message ain't in the songs. And those who got messages in the songs, they don't play them on the air. So it's kind of hard to find them on this tubing. But it's a lot of people more awake than what y'all give credit. I know it is. It's all about what you put in your search bar that you really want to hear concept. And then, they say, man, too much knowledge is not good for the mind. You need to rest and relax and laugh. But when you laughing at somebody's shenanigans, that energy that's coming from this screen is right there in your house. You know what my mama used to say? I'm going to tell you real talk. My mama didn't play a couple of things. And one thing she didn't play was scary movies in our house. Did y'all mama play that? You can't watch no scary movie in our house. You got to go to your friend's house and watch that bull crap. Why do y'all think my mama wouldn't let me watch scary movies in our house, in her domain? You remember that, and I'm going to let y'all see if y'all want to fill in on that. I don't know how the internet is acting, but you remember the pastor used to say, I remember it like it was yesterday, man. For football being on Sundays, church was cut kind of short. Especially if them Cowboys are playing, right? That's when you know the conversation they had when I was a little bitty, from the time when I was becoming a teenager, changed. The whole structure of church changed. I remember the church buses. My mom used to go to the projects and pick up the kids that was less fortunate, parents didn't have no vehicles, all that. From the time where the pastor was saying, don't have that one-eyed demon in your house, right? To the time the pastor now got to catch the next football game. Go in church to catch them goddamn Cowboys. Life is funny, man. It got a sense of humor to it, but it's sad in the same breath. Because a lot of people just don't catch on quicker than others. I ain't always been like that, man. But I've been a good observer all my life. I can say that. It's crazy. It's crazy. You got to keep pushing, man. Ladies, you got to keep pushing. Don't believe all that hype that's out there. Because it's just hype. And it seems like everybody trying to win on each other in our community instead of uplift for real, for real. We got to keep that positive energy, even though we got negativity that they show on TV. But you go to the hoods, it ain't that bad, though. It's not as bad as they say. You just got to know the characters of these people. And one thing about the hood, you got to be respectful. But youngsters, I want you to try to do one thing. If fame means promoting death towards your race, you need to stop it. Because a lot of us, and a lot of the youngsters, is understanding that you might be a problem. And they're going to stop supporting you, man. They really going to stop supporting you. Because what is it? Like, you ain't no Michael Jackson. You ain't no, back in the day, KRS-One. You know what I'm saying? When hip-hop, you ain't no Ice Cube. You talking about kill, drill, boop, boop, boop. Talking about dead people, talking about doing stuff to graves. Come on, man. How many years you think you got left with that genocide talk, man? Messing up our population, man. We're already against all odds. How y'all look, man? I just want to put this on y'all brain, man. Without even calling y'all crash dummies, I just say misguided, man. I think too, like the man's supposed to be, the strong vessel. And we supposed to look out for our village, right? And then you get these other people who don't understand it's structure in everything. But only people it seem like that's getting it, God dang it, and I get upset, is them Spanish folks. Oh yeah, the new replacement for your goofy genocide, killing, thug life, gang. The Spanish folks got it, man. But at the end of the day, that's our brother too, if you know your scripture. So they always try to divide races. Bruh, Puerto Ricans, Spanish, Indians, we all the same, man. Stop letting this distract you from the truth, man. And this religion, man-made word. But let me say, if the spirit is right, you'll see who your true brother and sister is in real life. That's without a title of you're a Christian, you're a Muslim, no, man, that's man-made, man. It's man-made. That's why they feel like in the government they can just tell us anything because we don't know who we are. We standing on something they put out there. We trying to live something that ain't even in our culture. So then I ask grown folks, how do you expect these kids to follow somebody that's misguided mentally and they know more about the truth than their parents? Message. I had some people, and I keep saying this, I had some people stopped over here tonight letting me know they still watching me. And, because I gave a shout out to somebody they look up to, and I was like, man, I see you change your whole attitude. I feel like I didn't already reach one of the problems. But they came through last night and showed, hey, man, you whoop, 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 all that old friendly sandbox talk. That don't do nothing to a real man. That just mumble jumble. It's okay. If they was here, I'd pat them on their back. You feel me? It's okay, baby. Don't cry on daddy's shoulder. Because that's what you're doing, looking out for attention. You feel me? So you got to give a baby some attention. Just pat it on the back and see if they're burnt. Yeah, that way. But one thing I want to do, man, before I let y'all go, I just want to give you something to think about. And I'm going to say this. And me saying that concept, I get that phrase right there, man. I'm going to say this. It was a dude that I found. I didn't know him personally, but Roy Lee out of Dallas, Texas, he passed away. He used to say, fuck what them haters say. Smile every day. Some quotes is only temporary in a person's life, but it lives past his life. I hear people say it, but I'm going to say it's Roy Lee. He used to have a quote say, smile every day, fuck what a hater say. And, with that, I'm passing it to y'all, man. Believe in yourself, man, and stay awake. We ain't got time to go to sleep. Stay awake. We ain't got time to care about what somebody is doing if it ain't educational for the mind, because nobody really want to go to school no more. And the school ain't definitely telling you not to be a slave. They showing you how to stay a slave. But kids are back in school now, getting indoctrinated. They do truancies on your child if you don't want them to go to school. They say you better live in the United States. But only if they talk and teach right. I don't have no problem with my child attending y'all school. Because when they come home, I'm going to give them real knowledge anyway. I've been like that. But like I say, man, My children out of school, and then all the other extra stuff they gonna do, that's on them, right, for their career. But a parent's job is never completed. And I understand what my kids go through because I went through the same thing with my parents. And, the parents just, hey, man, they taught us they taught us for the education they had. It's for you to do better, for your immediate family. If you seen there was some kind of, I ain't going to say nothing about the old school raising, but that corporal punishment, it kept a lot of kids in line. Not trying to be their kids' friend and give them everything they need, because later on in life, you're going to have problems at that child. You never told them no. You never told them no. You was trying to be their friend. And when they disrespected you, guess what? You made a video of them, put them on TikTok, saying cuss words. Man, I bet not. I bet not. But we learned. Generation X, I think we learned a valuable lesson. Because I ain't never seen really too many of us. Too many. Disrespecting our elders. But I understand because our generation, a lot of them got incarcerated, fell victim to the game, all that, right? So a lot of these kids been doing them, and the mama been trying to hold it down. So now the daddies get back out, and some mamas get back out. And we trying to figure out what the hell happened to society. Well, women and fellas, well, we left them. It's our job to try to mend things. How can you blame a society that you was not part of when they did the shenanigans on them? You was captive. That's like a POW come back from China or whatever. Man, they looking at this world like, God dang, a lot of things have changed. That's what we felt like coming out of society and watching these people doing things that was very unethical. Very. And nobody want to call it because now they got this timid law. You can't say certain things on this tubing to really get the message out. So like I'm saying, while they haven't put everything in, now they already got it, but they don't want to come too strong. Why they haven't put everything in their agenda out there right now. We can say less, but what we say need to be felt. Because this message pretty soon is not going to be heard of. It's not going to be heard of. So when they say real talk, you're going to hear a bunch of wanksters because I tell you this, mark my words. Those alpha males and those quote-unquote strong back sisters is going to be extinct. You'll feel like we some dinosaurs around here. So you ain't got no choice but to keep following for the okie doke. Think about it, man. Think about this. And I keep saying I'm going to let you go, but I keep getting this. Man, you better tell them, better tell them, better tell them. How do you know who your friends are? People that you run the street with every day and you do about 3-4 years and then something happens, somebody get killed, somebody get locked up, and now you gone another 10 years and you come back out and people got their families. Those friends that, learned their lesson from you, get locked up, you probably changed a lot of people's life when they seen you when them cops put them cuffs on you. But do you know, a lot of us, a lot of people, when they get incarcerated, what do y'all think, man? The world gonna stop? Look at our situation now versus the people that's incarcerated right now. Do people have time to worry about those that ain't out here? We got to tell them the truth. I wish somebody told me the truth when I got incarcerated. Only probably 1 or 2 homeboys. And that's just for a couple of years, and hopefully they don't fall off their job or anything else happen in their life, because just like you was remembered, sorry, you'll be forgotten. Because they got real life situations. You ain't dealing with nothing but some concrete walls and a bunk bed and trying to figure out if you can make commissary like you didn't fuck up and mess up their life. When you get incarcerated, you put so much strain on your parents because they doing time with you. And don't let yourself have no kids. Now they growing up without a daddy. That's why I say it's best to, if you're going to do wrong, do it by your goddamn self. Nobody can tell on you. Nobody can point at you. But a better thing is just go get a JOB until you what? Get security behind yourself in the simple fact of some kind of retirement. Some kind of pension plan. Or work your butt off doing what you got to do and really flip that money to open up some legit businesses. You follow me, man? The street game ain't meant for a lifetime. Only thing I feel like the street game is meant for is failure and setup. But just like them folks do, they jump in, they jump out, and they invest. One thing about our community I can see, every time we get a club, every time we get a hookah lounge, anytime we get a part of the city that we can call our own without seeing folks that don't look like us, do I have to say what happens to those spots? What happened to the grown and sexy places? They still out there? Y'all let me know if the grown and sexy places still out there where couples can actually go other than, strip clubs or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That'd be drama there too. But is it any place you can take your woman and have a good goddamn time? Not no juke joint. Nothing they got old folks jukeboxes in it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Old school, but not let that be the only place. Is there any other places that black people can go without having to pack? I remember it was places back in the day when we was growing up. And honestly, truthfully, we were some damn fools, but we wasn't no fool because at the end of the day, we need a place they can consider neutral. Everybody stayed on their side of town. Everybody respected that for the weekend sometimes. And it was culture. Because we fought more than we shot each other. Because sometimes the only thing a person need that's an opposition is a fist in the mouth. Because you shouldn't have said that to that man. You can't whoop this man. What do you think? That's the code we had back in the day. Knuckle up, man. That showed a lot of manhood back then. But then, as I'm seeing the frames of these youngsters, some of them, look, like old boy said, let me find that. Like old boy said, he remember. Let me see. That was earlier. Y'all wouldn't even expect this. People gonna slide in and slide out, man, showing homage and respect, man. I cut for that. Yeah. Look what old boy said a while back. Sad cause I wasn't making no noise, but I fuck with all the real G's. Talk to y'all. You was tall and skinny, and then through though on that gangster shit, a real nigga. Say, man, hey, y'all see this? I didn't say it. And like I say, y'all can really, man, look, I'm one of them ones, I don't boast. Everybody got their struggle. Everybody go through life the way they choose to go through. I'm just giving y'all some more insight. See, I was a skinny dude, breaking shot. You can see it on Ferguson Chronicle if you don't really know about me first time coming through. You know what I'm saying? I started my platform. I got a lot of tales, but a lot of things back in the day, it don't need to be spoken about, man. There's codes to this, man. It's codes to this. I'm talking about the here and now individual, me. I've been through it. I could tell you a couple of stories, but I don't like doing that, man. I'm talking about reality, politics, now, not where I came from, but where I'm going. But where I'm going. I ask everybody on this channel, where y'all going, man? What y'all doing with y'all life? Are y'all really living life, or y'all still letting life live you? Are you caught up in the hype? Can't get right? Them are questions I ask, though. But like I said, appreciate everybody vibing with me. Appreciate everybody just, coming in, showing homage and sliding out because you got a busy life. You one of them people that actually got other things going on. Not saying those who stood around or keep popping in and all that. So we're going to have a Friday night real conversation type talk. But I'm going to go, for a second. And I said if y'all can leave comments after the video, so when I come back, I'll go over your comments if they respectful or if they disrespectful, and I'll say what I gotta say when I come back on. But I don't know what, the world is so small. At the end of the day, you tell yourself, man, how do these porn sites keep being able to leave comments on people's page? Everybody ain't twisted mind. That's so goddamn irrelevant. But I know why they keeping the population asleep or distracted. But that's just what we're going to have to deal with when you're talking real talk, man. Peace and blessings to everybody. They got a good energy about themselves. Those who still trying to find themselves, I hope you find yourself. This your boy Slugga, and I'll get back with you in a little bit. Man, y'all stay cool, man, and stay blessed at the same time, man. And I'm going to tell you real talk. You're going to have to stay dangerous out there and prayed up, okay? Stay dangerous and prayed up. It's your boy.